So, holidays are here, or even beyond the holidays, because you're a Cardinal fan. 100 things Cardinal fans should know and do before they die. Kent Summers writes this. Kent Summers, of course, with azcentral. It's always good to have him in studio. One of the most talented people that I know in the business, and now he's decided to be putting author by it. Forwarded by Larry Fitzgerald. Why? Tell me why.
I asked myself that a few times while I was writing it.
Tell me why.
The publisher, Triumph Books, out of Chicago, has done a few of these, or quite a few of them, for various franchises, and I thought, I've covered this team for 20 years. I wrote most of these stories, so I had never done a book before and delved into it. It was fun. I learned a lot about the organization I didn't know.
Who helped
talked
you?
to some people.
Who helped you on this? Within the organization, did you get Michael? Did you get...
The media relations people were a huge help, putting me in touch with people. There were some people in alumni relations who gave me player phone numbers, old players and contacts. But yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay, let me do this. Let's go here. We got number 60, Simeon Rice and his contract dispute. Tell me about that.
The deodorant. Yeah, Simeon Rice was in a contract dispute, and we know Simeon was a very colorful guy. Showed up to finally ended his holdout. Showed up, and Bob Ferguson, the general manager at this time, starts reading him the riot act. You know, what you did was wrong, and you let your teammates down. And Simeon turned around, got in his car, and left, much to the chagrin of coaches who needed a defensive end who could rush the passer.
One story from this book that was the hardest for you to track down.
Ooh. Wow.
I don't want to give away the whole book, but
that's a really the one story I didn't know about that I enjoyed delving into the most was a guy named Mario Tonelli, who played only one season for the Cardinals in the 1940s. War was about to break out, and a lot of guys were going to enlist to avoid getting drafted. So he enlisted, 1-year commitment. Well, he ends up, war breaks out, and he gets caught in the Bataan Death March. Survives 5 years in POW camps. Comes back 100 pounds less than what he weighed. The Charles Bidwell, who owned the team at the time, visited him in his hospital bed as he came back and said, "You're going to remain under contract." And Tonelli said, "That always meant a lot to me, because players who were under contract before and after the war, those war years counted toward their pension." So he said Charlie Bidwell did. He said it wasn't a lot of money, but he didn't have to do it.
Sure.
Fascinating story. Could have been a movie, really. It was fun to delve back into that. He's passed away since, but a lot of video on YouTube about him, a lot of stories. It was really interesting.
Did you write about Pat Tillman in this book?
Chapter number 1, of course. Not a whole lot of new ground to, but it brought back a lot of memories to me, and having covered Pat. And I remember the day where I got a call from Paul Jensen, who was in the Cardinals media relations people, and said, we're having 3 of the beat writers meet with Coach McGinnis. We need you out here at 45 minutes. You're not going to believe this story. So we go into an office, and McGinnis said, "Pat Tillman's joining the Army." And we all started laughing. Darren Urban, who covered the team for the Mesa Tribune at the time, and McGinnis looks at him. He's like, "Darren, get your jaw off the floor," And then it was, and I thought to myself, I was like, of course he is. This makes complete sense. Somehow with Pat Tillman.
Did you accomplish everything, or could this have been 200 things? Could this have been 500 things? Did you have to narrow it down?
100 things was about right.
Yeah.
There were people I couldn't get a hold of, I couldn't track down. That was frustrating.
How many years
at times
did you work
frustrating.
on this? How many years?
Better part of a year.
Yeah.
I mean, not full time, obviously working full time covering the team, but the publisher was really good about giving me enough time to do it and try to get a hold of people. There were a lot of people who were so cooperative. Charlie Trippi, great player from the 1940s, still alive in Georgia in his 90s. I interviewed him through his wife because Charlie's hard of hearing. So we talked, it was fun.
That's great.
That part of it was fun to do. Yeah.
What's been the feedback? You've done book signings. What's been the feedback off this book?
It's been good. I don't know if people will come up to you and tell you something stinks. Maybe they're too nice, but
take this and take it.
The feedback's been really good. It's affordable at Christmas time. I mean, it's in all the bookstores. It's anywhere between $10 and $15. It was a lot of, the feedback's been great. It's been fun being out at book signings or just seeing fans who have read the book or say, hey, I'm going to get your book, and getting to talk to some of those people, because I admire people who have been fans of this team for a long time. I mean, they've been through a lot.
You'd be nice. That's good. 100 Things Cardinal Fans Should Know and Do Before They Die. There is the book with Kent Summers.